Liquidation! Don't mess with me!
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
No more playing nice.
Time to go on the offensive.
What a headache. It's a bull market.
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next? Let me end your misery. Let me through, or I'll go through you. You're not going anywhere. Smash them up, Numby.
Lance at the ready.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
To the finish.
What a headache. Easy, Numby. Easy. Only a scratch. The market is unpredictable. Ah! Right! Investing in victory! It's playing the long game! I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time to go on the offensive. Indestructible. Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Don't mess with me. Liquidation! What a headache. Don't your hands hurt? No more playing nice. Dodge this!
The times have changed beyond recognition.
Who's next? Wanna see what I can do? You're not going anywhere! Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Phoenix! Let me through, or I'll go through you! I'll free you from your chains! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past!
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Wanna see what I can do? Ah!
Lord! Awaken, dormant scales. Delve, hidden moon. World-counting dragon.
playing nice. Yes!
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Nap time. Don't mess with me. Wanna see what I can do?
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Savor the vigor of it. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. So you are afraid of me. Let me through, or I'll go through you.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
So you are afraid of me. Who's next? Wanna see what I can do? Ah!
I'm on guard.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qing Shui showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The matrix of prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Luofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance. Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Aeon Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. The Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
General,
Well?
you're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now. Which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control, and the traders have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu, I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
That massive tree has suddenly sprung to life. It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Luofu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis. As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure. Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission Dell.
Under my control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line. Understood. Understood, worry not. The Xianzhou has met with a dramatic chain of events, and each of you has chosen to stand by us. Your fearlessness moves. Nevertheless, the enemy is upon us and time is of the essence. Once catastrophe has been averted, Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friend.
Oh, of course, General.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define. I had long anticipated it.
Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here?
Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the Ambrosial Arbor. From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the only reports we've received on the Alchemy Commission have come from alchemists and doctors stationed in other delves. The Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spheres may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared. To make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission. The self-proclaimed disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been plotting this for a long time. And now they're using the location to their advantage. I must... He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the Artisanship and Alchemy Commissions. The Starskiff is ready. I will lead the way. I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you.
Wait! Master Diviner! Can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for?
No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly.
Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master Diviner. Onward.
Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the LaFu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread? The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms, and craftsmen designing brand new concepts. Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. You get the picture. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in, but they have nowhere to run to either. We should take care, benefactors. Something terrible must have happened.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Another locked gate. Time for the old dilemma.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that the Artisanship Commission is as... Our law states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can result in a prison sentence of between 300 to 500 years. Serious violation. Yes, we do. Still, the Artisanship Commission is filled with security mechanisms. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm simply suggesting you ask the craftsmen to see if they can provide... It seems more than a little reckless to charge in...
Master Gongshu. Oh, are you guys your clothes? Sorry this crisis came...
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all the stops to get us here.
You mean the General invited you? Is that a joke? The LaFu has the Cloud Knights. There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Commission.
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help.
Waiting around, that's what. We ran away. Please, if you plan on living... There's been some kind of botanical disaster. It was like an ornamental tree somewhere suddenly started... I don't get it. The worst thing is, Master Gongshu is when the incident I need to wait...
Why did he run back in?
We didn't have time. We were scrambling. I just heard him shout, "It's gone. Anyway.
100%.
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievements.
In that case, if you find my master, please...
Don't worry, young sir.
None of us would be able to...
Let's go. Botanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But what about the furnace his
As expected. If I hadn't ripped still...
It's no ordinary tree. Yunsha.
What if I have? You gonna go?
I was thinking about it, yeah. So what if it moves? I just need to run...
Sure. Go ahead. Use a crowbar and a saw. Don't say I didn't warn you when the Cloud Knights have to scrape you off.
Well, I've been...
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as it grows.
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
Upon commission ground your feet do tread. Leave from whence you came, or soon be dead. Stay away. If you come any further.
Hold on. Let us explain. We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise me. Just passing by? Stumbled in? Door wide open? Within commission grounds today was sown an evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanisms didn't teach you a lesson, these robots will.
Let me through, or I'll go through you. Yes!
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery. Indestructible.
Don't advance her.
Savor the vigor of life.
Let me end your misery.
Golden Cloud Toad, Illumination Dragonfish. Are you all right? Wake up. Did you really have to destroy?
You didn't want to listen to us. We were here to rescue you and you started a fight for no reason.
How do you know matters the reputation of Gongshu Liang, the smelter extraordinaire?
This guy's pretty deluded for a...
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu. We'd like you to show us the way, Master Gongshu.
Really? The General sent you? Then this must be... But there's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission was suddenly taken over by some evil tree demon. It seized our most precious possession, the Creation Furnace. It's a dark and powerful entity. The robots, it was like they gained consciousness. They were moving in a circle around it. I fear approaching it is tantamount to suicide. But then, I couldn't just run away, knowing what lies sealed in the furnace. I'm sure General Jing Yuan must have believed wholeheartedly that you could save the Artisanship Commission from this crisis. Means I know of may yet serve your fight. Pray you in repayment aid my plight. Come on, through here. Look, this is one of the Artisan Ship Commission's prototypes. Good thing I got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen worked. Indeed. With...
You sure about that?
Thank goodness you take the...
Ordinarily, I... Hold on! The Commission is more than a match for Mother Nature. This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical device codenamed the Lumen Flux Pick. I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights. It's incredibly powerful.
Let me guess. Limited range? Energy costs?
Every light has its shadow. But this is more... And then... Ignite! Fire beats wood! There's no way... Very good. The master reveals the door, but the apprentice must walk through it. Whoa, what's happening? Is the delve collapsing? Seems like it worked. All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the break.
Wanna spar? Time well spent.
Look, the ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most precious invention, the Creation Furnace! Help me, dear young friends! Let's hack them away together! We can't let the roots punch through the furnace!
Careful, it's changing.
What kind of monster is this?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power! Great.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix! Wanna see what I can do? Yes!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
What a headache. Let me through, or I'll go through you.
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
You're in bad shape.
Don't mess with me. Let me end your misery. Wanna see what I can do? Dodge this! Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself. Not fair.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
No wonder the Xianzhou is so scared of the abominations of abundance. They're unstoppable. Miss Ting Yun, are the long-life species on the Xianzhou all like this?
I'm afraid this ebon deer was likely birthed by the ambrosial arbor as its guardian. It shares a close connection with the arbor's roots. Most living creatures on the Xianzhou don't have abilities like this.
As long as it's there, we can't get any closer.
I wonder... The Evandir seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Yeah! It can't heal if we take out the source, right?
The monster only seems to be active in the vicinity of the arbor. Let's look around and see if we can find anything. I don't think we're in a position to take down this deer until we've dealt with its...
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, hmm? The Artisan Ship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared. Young friends, I have a suggestion. Why don't...
Any thoughts, Master Gongshu?
When the deer revives, the surrounding roots glow brightly.
Oh, great observation, Mr. Gongshu.
I'm only an artisan, after all. As Mr. Yang said. Precisely.
You're right.
Not only that, its reaction suggested we'd hurt it.
Take hold of your weapons, young comrade. See? My theory was correct! Keep going!
Great.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this. Naughty children, don't listen.
Nice teamwork. Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
What a headache.
I'm okay.
Let me through, or I'll go through you.
All better now?
Don't mess with me.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks. Who's next? Wanna see what I can do? Answer? What a headache.
Defend the weak.
Savor the vigor of it.
You're not going anywhere. Rise, Phoenix! Let me through, or I'll go through you. Dodge this. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. The sharp side needs targets. No more playing nice.
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Let me end your misery. your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery. Don't mess with me.
Lance at the ready.
Savor the vigor of that.
Quick! There's more routes over here!
Give me a moment. I'll set up the device.
I guess we're done.
I suspect the ambrosial arbor's root system must have spread far underground. The only thing we can say with confidence is that we removed the majority of those within the bounds of the Artisanship Commission. Let's hurry, before they have a chance to grow back.
So, the next step is...
I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Look! The roots coiled around the creation furnace! They've withered! Excellent! Nothing can stop you now!
Great.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Phoenix! Wanna see what I can do? Yes!
Indestructible.
Nap time.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me through, or I'll go through you. Ah!
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
Nice teamwork. Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
You're not going anywhere!
Lance.
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
Nice teamwork.
Wanna see what I can do? What a headache. Let me end your misery. Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm on guard. Defend the weak. Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Let me through, or I'll go through you. You're not going anywhere. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
Nap time.
Don't mess with me.
Fracture! Not a scratch.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of life.
Don't your hands hurt? Only a scratch.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks. Wanna see what I can do?
Huh?
Lance at the ready.
Peaches? I am kinda hungry.
March.
I'm just saying. It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nap time.
Dodge this. What a headache.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
You're in bad shape.
Don't mess with me.
Okay.
Let me through, or I'll go through you! Dodge this!
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
What a headache. Who's next?
Nap time.
Wanna see what I can do?
Yes! Don't mess with me. Let me end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork. Nice teamwork.
I'm okay.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
No more playing nice. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix! Let me through, or I'll go through you!
It's weak. Quick, finish it off.
Don't mess with me.
Wanna see what I can do? Dodge this!
General Jing Yuan said the ambrosial arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant... I think I finally understand why the Xianzhou decided to follow the hunt in eradicating the abundance. If immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots throughout the universe, entire ecosystems would collapse. No wonder the people of the Xianzhou wander the universe, never settling on a planet.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a shame our ancestors, the Elixir Seekers, were unable to see that hidden curse 8,000 years ago. Perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation of immortality? Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried, while the fools remain immortal. The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Maybe it's not too late for redemption. Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor. After witnessing what happened here, I know there will only be more danger ahead. Go, friends, and stay vigilant. I wish you a safe journey.
Want to spar? turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Yes, you have extraordinary skills, and you earned her trust when you rescued her. That was fast. Thanks for your help. Here's the situation. Lady Bailu, the Vidyadhara Dragon Lady, has escaped from the Alchemy Commission again. I say again because the Realm Keeping Commission has seen more than a few of her bad-tempered escapes. A Dragon Lady isn't an official position. People address her that way out of love. The Vidyadhara High Elder, on the other hand, is a position similar to a chief. It's been passed down from generation to generation. But only the Vidyadhara that possess draconic features and inherit the dragon heart can be successors. And Miss Bailu is the Vidyadhara's future High Elder on the Lawfu. The rumor has always been that she can heal the wounded merely by touching them and shedding tears. She also studied medicine in the Alchemy Commission. That's why her other title is Healer Lady. Not imprisoned, exactly. Vidyadhara customs are somewhat different from Xianzhou native customs. Miss Bailu has incredible talents and is next in line to rule over the Vidyadhara. It's normal that her people would want to keep a close eye on her. However, she also has somewhat of a free spirit. She always manages to find a way to escape her residence. It used to be the duty of the Realm Keeping Commission to go after her and take her back to the Alchemy Commission. But this time is different. Because of the Stellaron crisis, we're constantly short of manpower. Besides, even if we catch the Dragon Lady, we can't take her back anytime soon. I don't know if you heard, someone locked down the delves connected to the Alchemy Commission. Now nobody can get in or out. It's completely cut off. Something very fishy is going on. That's what I want to know. I guess she sneaked out before the delves were locked down. She might even know what happened in the Alchemy Commission.
Those doctors came from apothecaries and other delves. I've asked them, and they don't have the slightest clue what's going on. I'd like you to help with two things. First, find the Dragon Lady and take care of her until the Alchemy Commission delves are reopened. Don't lose sight of her. The second thing might be a bit hard to understand. I want you to stop her from treating the Mara struck. Being stricken with Mara isn't like catching a curable disease. All the healer lady can do is slow the process. Take you short life species as an example. Do you consider aging a disease? Aging can be slowed, but it's still unavoidable. Just like being stricken with Mara for the people of the Cienjo. Unfortunately, becoming Mara-struck is more terrifying than death. It's an inevitable curse in the blood of Cienjo natives. The Cienjo has long had other methods. When Mara's about to strike, the Spiritfarers and judges of the Ten Lords Commission promptly take the afflicted away. It's not something the Alchemy Commission should be meddling in. Mara is scary, but it won't cause any harm if you have it under control. We have the Realm Keeping Commission and Cloud Knights here in Exalting Sanctum. More than enough to handle any eventuality. However, the Dragon Lady's Mara suppression could lead to Mara-struck falling under the Ten Lords Commission's radar. If we let her carry on, we'll have Mara-struck on every street corner. People will panic. Seeing as we're already dealing with one crisis, we need to be extra vigilant when dealing with the Mara-struck. This is not something that can... You're the distinguished guest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu Shen. As such... Oh, one more thing. There's a lot of suspicion surrounding the Alchemy Commission these days. Don't fret. Looking after children is a pain, but as the General's distinguished guest, I know you'll do great.
Household registry.
Lady Bailu, I told you to follow my plan. You draw attention when you use your powers, and we still have to take care of the matter at hand.
I was only tending to the sick. Besides, you weren't even here just now. Where did you go?
You know full well about my situation, Lady Bailu. If there are people from the Ten Lords Commission present in the plaza, then... Who are you? You're not a Ten Lord Spiritfarer. Why are you trying to frighten people?
I only left the Alchemy Commission for an official medical visit. There's nothing more to it, okay? The nurse here can vouch for me.
Easy, Lady Bailu. She's clearly not from the Alchemy Commission either.
Then don't scare me like that. Huh. Wait a minute. I've seen you before. In the plaza, I was surrounded by all those Mara-struck. You rescued me, right? It was you! You came just in time! Bancia, you said you don't know the way from here, right? This girl's no pushover. She'll be able to help.
No, Lady Bailu. I don't trust her. Please leave us. Said no trustworthy person.
You two, stop arguing!
over there! You! Help us hide first! We'll talk later.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Lady Bailu, this way.
Coming! Help us get rid of him, please! We'll have plenty of...
I'll ask first, and then decide.
You there! Excuse me. What? You're not the only one. Can you at least hear me? Have you seen a woman wearing an Alchemy Commission uniform? She was about the same height as you. I think she was heading towards the jetty. We walked the same path, but it would... What makes you say that? What? The Alchemy Commission delves were locked down ages ago. If you're trying to get me to say something, aren't you? You said you came from the Jing Yuan. I understand. That makes you a... You're covering for that woman. It's obvious.
No more playing nice. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix! Wanna see what I can do? Yes!
I'm on guard. To the finish!
Naughty children, you're in bad shape.
What a headache. Who's next? Let me end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Dodge this.
There's more to this Alchemy Commission doctor than meets the eye. I wonder if I can glean more clues from him. That's an Alchemy Commission doctor's uniform. Dahao did say there was suspicion surrounding the Alchemy Commission. I'd better take this. I'd better take this. I'd better take this. I'd better take this. Or maybe that's not... Or maybe that's not...
I came up from Starrail just to see the Ambrosia Army.
Come on, draw already.
Nobody home! Dealt with? Does that mean we're safe now?
What happened? That man wanted to catch me and take me back to the Alchemy Commission, right? I knew it! See, I told you this girl was trustworthy.
Thank you for helping us. But I'm worried you being here could just complicate matters further. Please leave us be.
Huh? Why were they looking for Miss Bancia? That can't be right. They must have been looking for me.
How can I prove the doctor from the Alchemy Commission was looking for Bancia? Here's the proof.
Wait, I've heard of the disciples of... Aren't they those crazy followers that worship the Mara Struck and the Plague's author? But Bancia's nothing like them. She...
Lady Bailu...
Wanted her to treat the Mara Struck? Wait a minute. I'll keep looking. This is a prescription from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Bailu, can you take a look?
The handwriting on this prescription is exactly the same as the one you gave to me. Bancia, are you really from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Huh? You're a liar! A great big liar!
I'm sorry, Lady Bailu. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. And that doctor from the Alchemy Commission was sent to catch me. But I never meant to harm Lady... I made a deal with Lady Bailu before we escaped.
I should ask Bailu what she thinks about all this first.
Treating wounds and diseases is one thing. Curing the evils of humanity? Enough. Bing. I don't know much. If it weren't for those scrolls in the Alchemy Commission's Elixir Research Terrace, I doubt anyone in the Shensho would have heard of them. A long time ago, even by the standards of long-life species, the Shensho eliminated an organization that worshipped the Plague's author. Why were they eliminated? Because they held an incredibly dangerous notion. Shensho people wanted to be released from the threat of Mara and return to the stability of life and death. Yet the disciples of Sanctus Medicus believed that being stricken with Mara was a blessing, a natural evolutionary step in casting off the mortal coil. Sounds great, right? Well, only if you think becoming a monster devoid of all humanity is a good thing. That's why the Cloud Knights and Ten Lords Commission cooperated to eliminate the organization. But just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't there. It's like eradicating a sickness. Easier to do when the symptoms are visible. In hindsight, not only did the disciples endure, they expanded the organization in secret. The people of the Shensho have asked themselves that question thousands of times. Countless doctors and sages have dedicated their lives to researching a cure for the curse. Tragically, besides a few theories, no one has come to a definite conclusion. In truth, nobody in this world can fully comprehend the curse of the Plague's author. Some doctors believe that because the people of the Shensho have immortal bodies, their memories accumulate until no more can be stored in the brain. Only the most vivid and extreme memories persist. But such memories are usually ones of regret, hatred, grief, and other negative emotions. That's when the symptoms of being stricken with Mara begin to show. But the physical changes are the most terrifying.
How should I know? It's not like Commission members walk around with Disciple a Sanctus Medicus on their foreheads.
I'm sorry I wasn't honest with Lady Bailu. But I had no other choice. I asked her to save my beloved. In return, I helped her escape from the Alchemy Commission. I broke many of the Vidyadhara's laws, and the Alchemy Commission is bound to punish me. But I just can't let my beloved die.
She hid everything from me. After all these years, I'm still not used to seeing people suffer.
Lady Bailu.
Bansia, tell us what you want to do next.
I can't let the disciples of Sanctus Medicus or the Ten Lords Commission find us. We need to find a way to get to Cloudford without drawing their attention.
Come on, draw already.
I'm Guang Da, an orderly from the Realm Keeping... The Xianzhou did away with all that nonsense eras ago. If it's official business you're here about, you'll need to go to the Chancery. Da Hao and Song Yan should be there. I'm just an orderly. As for anything concerning the Dragon Lady, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do.
keep it down? You've got it wrong. That's not my ship, it's my friend's. My friend has a Starskiff travel permit and can help you leave quickly. I'm not the one who owns the ship.
Just cut to the chase. Can we take the ship or not?
Yes, you can, but please keep it down. I can take you there if the price is right. I mean, my friend can take you there, so relax.
Leomu. I must see him.
Bansia, your symptoms are getting worse. I have some soothing tonic in my gourd. Would you like some before we...
Thanks, Lady Bailu. I told Leonmu to hide in a Cloudford shipping container. I couldn't let the disciples of Sanctus Medicus... because I promised Leonmu I'd bring him an elixir of immortality. To make him one of the people of the Xianzhou like me.
You know that's one of the Shencho's 10 unpardonable sins.
Yes. But I knew nothing about the treachery of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus back then. But I was wrong. It wasn't a blessing of immortality.
They were turning humans into monsters.
Short-lived species are expendable to those maniacs. They use them in experiments to develop their medicines. I don't have much time left. And I only have one solution left.
Hey.
That's right. Lady Bailu, you still remember our deal, right?
You helped me escape the Alchemy Commission. I saved your sweetheart.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. The place we arranged to meet up. I can't forget it. I must get there.
This is bad. She's starting to lose touch with reality. The soothing tonic might not work anymore. This calls for shock treatment.
The wind?
How can that be?
Let her rest here for a while. Try not to move.
But...
Nurse! Get a hold of... Doctors, or... Can you see if there are any clues nearby? Are you talking about jade abacuses? We escaped. Leave the patient to me. I'm the he...
Let's start with this area and see if we can find any clues nearby. It looks like Banshia's sweetheart was tracked. I should go and tell Banshia.
What happened? Did you find any clue?
The disciple...
No way. Do you know how bad your condition is? Don't worry. I'll find them.
No. I know exactly how bad my condition is. You'll help me. I have a favor to ask you. You've seen... Thank you.
I caught sight of a lot of disciples in the area just now.
I'm a traitor to them. They won't stand idly by if they lay eyes on me. If you can't fend them off, just let me go with them.
Does one traitor require so many people?
Lady Bailu, I can't go on anymore.
He isn't waiting for us here. Did he hide somewhere else?
Lady Bailu, watch out!
There you are. Z clearly failed then. Oh, and if it isn't the Dragon Lady, trying to make up for past sins, are we?
Blah, blah, blah. I've heard enough out of you already. If it's a beating you want, allow me to do the honors.
I'll deal with you in a moment, little girl. Men, take the traitor and make sure you get the list from her. It felt that way until you opened your trap. Who are you? Where is everyone? Seize them!
Are you giving me an order?
You!
Karmic atonement.
A Ten Lords Commission judge?
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Want to see what I can do? Yes!
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of life.
Don't mess with me. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Phoenix! Yeah! Let me through, or you're not going anywhere!
This Ten Lords Commission judge packs a punch. Garbantia, you...
Shh. If she notices my symptoms...
Why are the disciples of Sanctus Medicus pursuing you? I only see two of you in Alchemy Commission attire. You, girl, raise your head. You have a wandering look in your eyes. Amaris?
Help us, Miss Judge! We only just managed to escape before the dells were locked down. Those evil men have been chasing us. This nurse is so scared she can barely...
Madame Shuiyi, the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been found in the southwest of Cloudford.
This place isn't secure. You should leave immediately. Soldiers, see them on their way.
That's the strangest judge I've ever come across.
I made it this far.
Let's go this way and see if we can... There are Cloud Knights and Disciples of Sanctus Medicus over there.
We don't have time for them.
There are armed villains up ahead. If you're not on duty here, return to the...
He's right behind that door.
But there are Cloud Knights stationed there. Hey, don't cause a commotion. Didn't we pass some soldiers resting on the way over here? You said, a spot of emergency treatment in exchange.
Let's do...
Just tell them your soldiers guiding me back to the Alp.
Halt! What's with the kid?
Surely, you know the healer lady of Alchemy Commission.
She does have horns and a tail. I heard the Dragon Lady likes to sneak away from the Commission. But I never thought I'd have the
No! No! I haven't finished playing yet! I don't want to go back to the Alchemy Commission!
That's right. You don't seem very well, soldier.
Don't worry.
I still want to play! I'm hungry!
Access granted. Good work, soldiers.
Thank you.
How was that? Wasn't my acting amazing? Uh-huh. By the way, what's taking Bansu?
Why is my... Can you help me check? It feels like something's caught. Has Amara taken hold? That was quite... sudden. But I still remember him. And I remember both of you. Lady Viola. Is this a result of your healing? Thank you. If it weren't for you,
Don't thank me! It's my fault. I couldn't preserve you the way you were.
You can't cure someone stricken with Mara. It's already a miracle that I still have my senses. That I can talk to you. Hey. Let's go. While I still have my senses. Wait. I feel a bit dizzy.
What should I do? Serious imbalances of yin and yang? Cold and heat?
I just need a rest. Lady Bailu. Don't forget our deal.
Stop calling it a deal! I made a promise. I'll heal him. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry. It's because of me that all of you are in danger.
Enough talk. Here, I'll pour the medicine through the helmet.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. But I can't feel the gap between my skin and the helmet anymore.
We've arrived. Is he not here either?
He's cautious by nature. Do you remember his note?
But you already...
He won't show himself if you're here. I'll call out to him. Please, you two, find somewhere to hide. Remember our promise.
I remember. Let's go.
Leon, no!
Monster! Help!
Oh no!
I can't do it!
Don't mess with me! No more playing nice. Yes! To the finish.
Do you think she saw him one last time? Grown-ups are complicated, huh? Let's keep heading in this direction until we find him.
Are you from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the...
That's right. I'm here to heal you.
You're finally here. First, I was being chased by the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but if Banshia sent you, then...
What do you think? Should we tell him?
What? That monster armed to the teeth? That was...
It's true. She had to disguise herself in order to meet you.
How is that possible? Could you take me there? This is Banshia? This hideous creature?
Hey! I know you're probably in shock, but...
She changed out of her original clothes, right? There's no point in searching the body, then. Did she give you any secret boxes or letters?
Search? For what?
You don't know? She left me with nothing! Was she playing me this whole time? A list of the names of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. With that list, I'd be able to blackmail the disciples into giving me the elixir of immortality. Or I could submit the list that woman promised me countless times. In the end, But in the end, she failed at the most important hurdle. Or maybe she failed from the very... Are you the type of people that helps someone who tricked you? Sweetheart? That was her wishful thinking. I wasn't interested in the slightest. No way. You thought so too?
Heal.
What?
Let me heal you, so I never have to lay eyes on you again!
Huh?
Great idea! Seeing as I'm due to heal him anyway, do your worst.
Wait. What are you doing?
I'm so furious! I healed him. But for the next 30 years, he'll hiccup uncontrollably every day. What? He deserved it. That's the price he paid for my lenience, and it still wasn't enough. Anyway, you know any good hiding places? Express? What's that? The Xianzhou is still in a mess. I better stay in Star. Lancia asked me if I like treating people. Like I said, this whole incident has made me wish I knew more about. Thank you. Maybe meet again at the.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Indeed. Since General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights, he must have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people... it's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won, or lost here.
A draw? This isn't a tournament, you know.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see.
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough. Look, there's someone over there. Here! There are still survivors here.
You're not the Knights.
We're reinforcements sent by the General.
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements.
Run!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running.
Hurry! Leave here!
What a heck?
I can't control myself anymore!
No more playing nice. Touch this!
Nap time.
Defend the weak.
Savor the vigor of it.
No more.
The lives of short-lived species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
No more playing nice.
Lance at the ready.
That'll take more than medicine. You're in bad shape.
Let me end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jing Yuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
No more playing.
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of it.
Don't mess with me! Let me end your misery. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance at the ready. Fracture! Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
That'll take nap time.
Wanna see what I dodge this?
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go! The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
No more playing nice. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix! No more playing nice. Dodge this!
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
What a headache.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
Naughty children, nap time.
No more free from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Don't mess with me. Who's next? Let me through, or I'll go through you. Yes!
I'm on guard. Fracture! Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
That'll take more than medicine. Savor the vigor of it.
What a headache. end your misery. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache.
Wanna see what I can do?
Take this! Shape! Rise, Phoenix!
Let me through, or I'll go through you. You're not going anywhere!
Lance at the ready. Indestructible.
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Wanna see what I can do?
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Defend the weak.
Naughty children, nap time.
Let me through, or I'll go through you. Dodge this!
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
That'll take more than medicine.
Nice teamwork.
Wanna see what I can do? You're not going anywhere!
What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
I'm on guard. Fracture!
Let me through, or I'll go through you! Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix! Wanna see what I can do? Dodge this!
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Who goes there? For the divine.
No more playing nice.
Indestructible.
You're in bad shape.
So you are afraid of me.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak. Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
No more. You're not going anywhere. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Don't mess with me. Take this. Shape of Rise Phoenix! Yes!
I'm on guard.
That savor the vigor of life.
Who goes there? Who is that?
What a headache. No more playing nice. Dodge this.
Time to go on the offensive. Indestructible.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks. Let me through, or I'll go through you.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
You're in bad shape.
So you are afraid of me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You're not going anywhere.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Phoenix! No more playing nice. Yes!
I'm on guard. Fracture!
Nap time.
No more playing nice. Dodge this!
Savor the vigor of it.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Take this! Shape! Rise! Phoenix! No more You're not going anywhere! What a headache. No more playing nice. Dodge this!
Fracture!
Thanks!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Who's next? Wanna see what I can do?
Time to go on the offensive.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Let me through, or I'll go through you. Dodge this. Take this. Shape of Kaishu. Rise, Phoenix. Don't mess with me.
Time to go on the offensive. Fracture! Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
Wanna see what I can do? You're not going anywhere! Let me end your misery. Don't you transfer?
Not a scratch.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Let me through, or I'll go through you. Dodge this. Take this. Shape of Taishu. Rise, Phoenix. No more playing night. Ah!
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
What a headache. Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
Naughty children, you're in bad shape.
Wanna see what I can do?
Lance at the ready.
That'll take more than all better now.
Nice teamwork.
Dodge this! Don't mess with me!
Not a scratch. I'm on go. Fracture! Lance ablaze! Flaming Lance! Forward!
Time well spent.
Rainbow's blessing.
Stop moving around. Let's see if there... Come on, take this. It'll help.
Thank you. All of you. I feel much better now. Thank goodness you're here. The garrison is up ahead. Are you heading there now?
What a headache. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past! Let me end your misery.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Take this! Shape of Tuck Fries Phoenix! Yes!
Defend the weak.
Nap time.
So you are afraid of me. Wanna see what I... A sharp scythe needs targets.
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances. Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrive. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner...
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Cienjo, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? Have you talked with these disciples? Why would they betray the LeFou?
It was so close. Even seasoned soldiers, soldiers of 3 centuries, were turned into...
The Cloud Knights undergo such thorough training. How could they lose control like this? It's one thing for humans to be stricken with Mara, but Foxians and Vidyadhara?
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring. That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species. Yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yeah. So, you witnessed it too? In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall. Sanctus Medicus, the Abundance, gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, but that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus. You've seen the...
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus. To eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is...
Don't listen!
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing...
Command talisman required for operation.
What does it mean?
We probably need to present it with...
Command talisman.
What?
We probably...
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous bit. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the Disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. And after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Yes. Among the Sanctus Medicus monsters, there were our comrades. The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. Are you ready? Master Diviner are you ready? When the Master Diviner... Are you ready?
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Nothing better than clocking up. Oh, that's right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm-Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza. As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance. As if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness. That appears to be the case. No smoke without fire, as they say. Despite being just a servant of the Realm-Keeping Commission, spending a considerable amount of time on the front lines has sharpened my senses to potential dangers. You're a capable person, and since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Mara-struck. If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm-Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far? I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm-Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the Seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
I read the letter you obtained from them. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Mara-struck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy. Correct. The term merciful medicus is one of respect. One that any law-abiding citizen of the Alliance would never dare utter. It refers to none other than the enemy of the people of the Xianzhou. The one we now call the Plague's author, the Eon of Abundance, Yao Shi. The author of this letter was likely the Mara-struck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The Seat of Divine Foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the Seat of Divine Foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require. Excellent. Your work will not be in vain. The Seat of Divine Foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in Outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. Unfortunately, you are a fresh face in...
Oh, so you are. And these would be...
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second.
March, try not to sound too excited.
You're the one getting
Miss March, Mr. Yang. I've been looking forward to meeting.
Coming. Thanks for waiting. These are the Outworld, travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We'd like you to take a look. Do you recognize any of them as a threat?
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects. Uh-huh. I see. What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy?
Who's he? I'd like to see...
Which one?
I thought we talked about copying people.
I don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe. Knows a thing or two about remedial arts, too.
Locha.
That's right, Locha. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption. It had a funny name. Something to do with coughing? It was pretty conspicuous. I had to ask...
Coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Xianzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Huh. I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou was squeaky clean.
Coffin.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with funerals. There are lots of travelers on the lot.
Not necessarily, but I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he...
That's complicated. Exalting Sanctum is one of the Laofu's crucial central cities. The higher-ups are very concerned about security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area. Locha arrived on the Lawfu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious about his behavior.
Oh, I figured it out! The day before the resurrection, he appeared near the Ambrosial Arbor with a Stellaron. Oh yeah, I guess. You're pretty smart. Sometimes.
You lot are enthusiastic, I'll give you that. The reason I mentioned the day before the resurrection is because we have no idea what he did that day. The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration, and the data from that day before was badly affected. We will, in due course. But we can't be too general. Specific questions are key. Not to mention, without a clear suspicion, it would involve multiple interrogations. So, if you feel this Locha is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Mr. Yang, you were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its... Exactly! Huh? Well, wait, that's not the point!
Sorry. What I mean is... It's difficult to explain, but my instinct tells me this Locha is involved somehow. Apologies. I realize this is personal speculation.
That's all right. Instinct is an important part of any Realm Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one. Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go bringing someone in based on a villainous appearance.
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career for the next few centuries.
No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guests in their investigation.
Isn't it inappropriate for an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission to assist the public in investigating someone?
Not at all. Make sure you don't leave the Commission. Just help them check the Psycrane footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing, though. Don't approach him. If you make a discovery, contact me first.
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry. The Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
Understood. This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready.
Family matters are always tricky.
I can bring up the data anytime from here. All right, follow me. As official Dahao mentioned,
The Arbor we lost a lot of video.
So we have to clean up.
Exactly.
This is your forte. I knew we could What do you think? Any idea what the correct order?
Family matters are always tricky.
Sure. Which one do you...
Family matters are always tricky.
Is this order really? Luocha turns a corner, but the corner leads straight to an inn. Then he exits the inn and goes into spare time bookshop without, and then he runs to the dock and picks up some this doesn't seem right to me. Really? So Luocha enters spare time bookshop and then the inn, but leaves moments after empty-handed. Then he turns a corner into a dark alley. Do you think he captured someone and put them in the coffin?
That's quite a conjecture, March. The Xianzhou scans all luggage moving into and...
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like let me see if this order works. Luocha exits the Star Skiff, enters Exalting Sanctum, goes into an inn, and puts down his luggage, including the coffin. Then he goes to Spare Time Bookshop, but doesn't buy anything. Finally, he leaves and turns a corner into a dark alley.
The logic in this is sound. Looks like the correct order.
Nice work indeed. Where does this corner lead to?
I checked the map and found a gate in this open area. Look, there's a small dock on the other side. He may have left on a star skiff.
Why would he leave Exalting?
I don't think Mr. Luocha could have departed from there. The dock you're referring to is Yunshou Crag 999. It belongs to the seat of Divine Foresight. That's why that gate is almost always locked. As far as I know, it's...
The key question is, when did he leave? There's only one gate in this area, at least on the map. Miss Jingyan...
I can find out, but you'll have to wait a while. Most of the footage was...
Understood.
Thanks so much. We'll be waiting.
Your assistance in this matter is what requires gratitude. Thanks for waiting.
Are the corrupted parts were...
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything.
Thank you.
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after Luocha's appearance here. Luocha's nowhere to be seen, though.
Isn't this a scene from the Angler Mystery? The Angler Mystery, the novel. There's a scene that's identical to this footage.
Now that you mention it...
I'm not sure I follow.
The Angler's origin story, of course. He's a healer from the Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society. 2 agents in dark clothing wait for him to be alone and then poison him. The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Vidyadhara's hatching rebirth. The angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out, the angler pursues the Tea Society while solving all kinds of strange cases. It wouldn't. In the book, the drug only de-ages the body. It can't repair damage to the soul. In other words,
Hatching rebirths are specific to the Vidyadhara. Can humans also...
It's just a novel. Who knows?
Sufang, the author, was a medical assistant in the Alchemy Commission.
True. If someone from the Alchemy Commission was suggesting...
So, March, what you mean is, the 2 people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents.
What if a crazy angler mystery fan decided to commit a copy?
The child in the footage has black hair.
Maybe...
Hold your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop.
Too bad, March. No de-aging, no.
Detective's initial conjectures are bound to be wrong.
The Psycranes weren't able to get a clear look at the 2 people in dark clothing. Let's ask...
I'll keep trying to recover the lost...
All right, let's